Good evening, everyone. Happy Thursday. Obviously, with it being Thursday, that means I am back with another Thursday Night Live. This week, we have Shania Hayles joining us. I'm so excited to get her on. As it goes with every week, let's see how long it takes. I can't remember who's got the top spot, but she's in. And wait, she's with this one. And she's just about to join now. That has been very, very speedy. I think you're the fastest one, you know, to come in. I'm being serious.
No, I got it straight away.
That was like speedy.
No, yeah. I just pressed request and that was that.
I thought it was easy, right?
Yeah,
Smashed it. You've actually like taken the top spot for who's coming the fastest.
No, that's sick.
So the next few people that come on, they're gonna have to try and beat you. And if I'm being honest, I don't think they're gonna manage it.
No.
How's your day been?
Yeah, good. I just been chilling. Not
Day off
too
today?
well. Nah, I had to miss training.
Okay.
Because I just got a bit of a cold, so I just been chilling and just watched some Netflix and just went for a walk and then see how I feel tomorrow. Hopefully I'll be back in tomorrow.
Nice. It's good that you went out and got some fresh air though.
Yeah, I feel better for it because sometimes when you're just chilling in your room, like it makes you feel worse. So
yeah, 100%. What are you watching on Netflix?
I watched this film. It's called The Shack. Like I watched it, but it took me all day to watch because I kept falling asleep and then having to go back and watch it again. But it was sick, man. Like, I recommend it. Like, I think it's new on there, so.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll definitely. I'm gonna be honest. I asked for my own recommendation.
Yeah, it's kind of emotional.
It gives me some.
It depends what you're into. But it made me like a bit. I didn't cry, but it was like, it was like going that kind of way.
Oh, okay. I don't like stuff that makes me cry. Do you know what? My mum will always put something on. She'll put stuff on about like dogs, and I'll get through like the whole series or the whole film, and then the last minute I'll just like burst out into tears.
No, sometimes it's good, but sometimes no. I know what you mean. It depends. But
Fair
no,
play.
it's good.
So as we're on the topic of obviously you've been off today, it's not a day off, but how do you treat your days off normally? What do you try and do?
It depends. So sometimes I try and get a lie, and I'll be honest. That's my main thing. And then once I've had a good sleep, I either do something with my friends because it's nice to obviously get time to see them, or go see my family, or go on a walk, or just chill, just take the most of it because obviously it's quite intense when we're in. So when I get my days off, I like to just chill out.
Yeah, definitely. How is family far from you?
No, so I live with my mum, but my dad lives like 5 minutes around the corner.
Oh, that's
So
sweet.
it's chill, and he's got a dog as well, so I like going around there. And then my sister lives like Derby, which is like 20 minutes from me, so it's not too bad. Everyone's pretty local.
You're from Burton, right? Burton-on-Trent.
Yeah.
Where do you know how I know where that is?
St. George's Park.
Yeah, that's how I know where it is.
That's how I describe it to every single person that I say I'm like St. George's Park, because otherwise they won't know.
That must have been super handy, obviously, when you were like up until under 19s, when you were like on England camps and that.
Yeah, because it's so close.
Literally like down the road.
Yeah, literally, it's like 10 minutes. So I didn't have to. Yeah.
I like going to Burton. Obviously, the only time that I go to St. George's Park, but I know when I'm in Burton, I know I'm going to St. George's Park, and it's a very, very nice place.
Yeah, it's all right. It's just quiet, innit? Like, it's not too big, but then, like, if you want to go shopping or something, like, Derby's like 20 minutes, Birmingham's like 45, so it's not too bad. It's just quiet, so I like it, because I don't think I'd be one to live in, like, a big city. Yeah, anyway, like, I like my peace and quiet, but just like to visit the big cities and then come out.
So like dip in and out.
Yeah. But one day I think I'd like to see what it's all about. You know what I mean? Just new, because I've always been here, because I've always played for local clubs, so I've always been at home.
So how long does it take you to get to training?
Like 25-30 minutes. It's well close.
Oh wow, that's super close. I don't know why I was expecting you to say it takes a bit longer.
Now we train in Tamworth near the Belfry, so it's like, it's not far at all. Just down at A38 and you're there. So.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I didn't know that. That's super close then. Because when like we was just chatting there, I obviously didn't know where you lived. Like I knew you was from Burton, but I didn't know if you was living more so in like the Birmingham area or you were still at home. So that's actually really handy to know. We were obviously talking about Burton and it being where England played. Recently-ish, you not transferred, but you decided to join the Reggae Girlz instead of the English women's team. And what is it like, like not transferring, because it wasn't like transfer, you don't move team, but what is it like moving over? What was the process behind that, and why did you decide to do it?
I think it was just another opportunity to see what they were all about, and
Yeah,
they obviously have quality players there already, and they were
yeah,
bringing
100%.
quality players from WSL and Championship to the squad. So it was just to see what it was like, and just it's just another opportunity because you never know like what's that, you know what I mean, what else is out there. So it was good to be able to explore that side as well. Because that's my dad's side. Hi Freya, just here. But yeah, it was just good to explore that because that's my dad's side of the family, so
Yeah,
it means a lot to them as well. So it was nice. And when I went, like, I went to Houston, like, it was crazy. Like, my first time in America, they flew me out, met up
yeah.
with the girls. We played Nigeria, played America. So it was such a good experience. So yeah, it was really good. So yeah, we'll just see what happens with that.
Yeah, and how was the obviously when you was at the England camps, you were in the under 19s etc. With the Reggae Girls, it was with the women's team. How was it different in terms of like the training camps and like the step up going from the younger age groups into the senior age group? Although it's two different teams, it definitely is always a step up regardless of where you are and what you're doing.
Yeah, I think I never knew what I was letting myself into because I'd never really like you say played for a senior international team.
Yeah,
But yeah, the standard was very good, so it was about making sure I try and match that. And the analysis was very good. We got everything that we needed to do the best we could. So definitely I'd say the standard was very up there. And the teams we played against, a lot of big players and a lot of strong, you know what I mean, strong athletes. So it was hard, but that's where I wanna get to. So definitely a good experience for me.
it must have been such a proud moment for like your parents as well, especially like your dad saying that obviously he's of Jamaican heritage. Like it must have been so, not only him but more so him being Jamaican and his family being Jamaican and you obviously being half Jamaican. I don't know.
I'm like a quarter maybe, yeah.
Quarter, okay. But obviously having the Jamaican roots in you, it must have been such a proud moment to be part of, not even like to play, but just to be called up and to be someone who's on the radar and in that space. Like that's an incredible achievement in itself without even like stepping on the pitch. Like just to be in the mix is incredible.
No, yeah, it was really good, and obviously I'm grateful for the opportunity, and then we'll see. Hopefully there's more opportunities and go from there.
What's the vibe like on camp? How was it different to like when you're back in training with the girls at Villa?
Yeah, I think the vibe, like everyone knows, like you know what I mean, the reggae girls, like it's in the name. So I think the vibe's always there.
The
So
energy's there.
everywhere you go, it's like music. You know what I mean? Everyone just bopping. So that's the good thing that I liked about it. The vibe is just there, but we still have vibes at training, but it's just different kind of vibe. You know what I mean? Which is good. So I get the best of both.
I was literally just gonna say like the music must have been popping when you was with the Reggae Girls.
Yeah, I was getting my like Shazam app app out every time. You know what I mean? Just new songs and stuff. Just getting them on my playlist. You know what I mean? Because nah, they have some good tunes over there.
I love that. And I've got to talk about it. Obviously, you featured on our Power of Football, which I absolutely loved. I remember getting all the content through from you, and the first picture that come up was that picture with Yanks. Like, how old
Yeah,
were you? How old were you when you met her?
I must have been like 11, 12,
Was she someone
young.
you looked up to?
Yeah, definitely. I think because my family is not the biggest like they're not the biggest football fans and stuff. So I think yeah, when I started playing, she was playing at the time, and yeah, I just kind of because she kind of like everyone used to say like, oh, you have this, you look the same, you have the same hair. So obviously I was like, okay, you know what I mean. So I followed her more, and then my dad taught me to watch. I think it was at Burton in that game, that I went to watch her. And then I met her like yeah a few times, which was nice to meet her. So yeah, yeah, it was good. I would say, yeah, definitely look up to her.
And for me personally, she's one of like, she's the GOAT for me. Like she's the reason I got into women's football, essentially. Like, whenever someone says women's football to me, the first person I think of is like Rachel Yankee.
Yeah, 100%. I think it's good as well, like for um obviously because I'm of a mixed background, it's nice to see that someone to look up to as well, you know what I mean? In that way. So but yeah, definitely like just she's mad bored man on the pitch. So it was, yeah, I just grew up watching her.
Definitely. And I think the point that you made there, like having someone to look up to who, as you said, you look like her and she looks
Yeah.
like you, like that stuff like that is so important in the women's game. And like naturally at the moment it is a case of there are a lot of players of white heritage in, let's say, the WSL, for example. So it is so important that people of mixed background and background of, let's say, being from Jamaica, being from Nigeria, etc., are like in and about and in the spaces to not just inspire young girls who like football, but young girls, and just showing them that you can do it and you can be whatever you want to be. Like, I think that's something I'm super passionate about, is ensuring that everyone has someone they can look up to, not just because they look like them, but that's such a massive help, and it just shows like anything's possible.
Yeah, 100%. Like you say, I think it's one of the most powerful things, isn't it? Seeing someone, and it just boosts it more, isn't it? To get more people involved in football. So it's
Yeah,
definitely good.
definitely, 100%. So obviously we spoke a bit about Rachel Yankee, we spoke about the Reggae Girls. A few people have asked me, and to be fair, I like this question: who is the hardest player that you've come up against? Who's someone you come up against and you're like, oh, this is going to be dangerous?
Um, that is a hard question because I've come up against some good players. I think when you play the big, you know what I mean, top three, it's
Yeah.
always hard when you're playing against like Steph out and players like that. I do think it's a shout out to Neat, yeah, in my team. She's very hard to get past, but she's also um she's so techie, man. Like, I tell her like when I'm trying to keep her one way and she's like cutting me, like doing some skills, I'm like, Neats, like stop, man. So I think, yeah, like I'll probably say week in week out, I'm like, Neats, man, I'm trying to learn how she, you know what I mean, try and keep her that way instead of her cutting back. So because she's definitely not a defender, man. She's got some attacking abilities. Like I tell that girl, she's got crazy feet.
She's got so much experience as well, so probably with that experience that she's got, like, you could literally stick her anywhere on the pitch and she'll do a madness for you. Like, she'll do a job.
Yeah, 100%. Like her feet, it's crazy. Like she's crazy. It's crazy, but she yeah, like you say, she's very experienced. So it's very good to obviously come up against her, but also play with her because it works in both ways for like knowledge and also like she's one. You know what I mean? She's been through it all. So it's good.
Who is your best mate on the team? Like, who's someone you're always catching a vibe with, you're always having a laugh, like, regardless? You can name a
Um,
couple. I won't make you
yeah,
say just one.
I
That's a
have to
bit.
say a few. But I have M Sime. We've been good mates since we both joined the club. We just vibe off each other all the time. Freya, she's another one, but she's obviously gone to Leicester on loan, so it's a bit like, oh, but it's fine. Like she's doing her thing over there. But yeah, me and her get on as well. And then Isabel, she's my car buddy. We share in the morning. So we have to choose. We have our own playlist, and yeah, we just vibe. And she's just come up maybe start of the season, end of last season. So just a new face, and yeah, we get on well. And she only lives like 20 minutes from me, so yeah, we gel.
Who
So
does the
yeah,
picking up, you or her, or do you take turns?
I do the picking up because she can't drive at the moment, but
Oh, so you're
she
the chauffeur.
yeah, so she gets the train to Burton, and then I pick her up from there because the train station is like 2 minutes from my house, if
Yeah.
that, and then we just go together from there. But nah, I said as soon as she starts learning to drive, like tables are turning. She's picking me up. So
Who
but yeah,
provides the playlist? Is it a joint playlist?
she did the playlist, to be fair,
So that's
but
what
I
she's
do.
brought to the table.
Yeah, but I do add a few. I do tell her to add a few, but stuff in. But we do like a bit of Adele and stuff in the morning. You know what I mean? Just a little sing song. So it's that kind of vibe. Look, she's there already. Best taxi driver, she's saying.
What's that number one go-to song? If you had to put a song on to get you ready for training, what song you putting on?
This is a hard question because I listen to so much stuff, like, you know what I mean? But at the moment, like D Block's new music, it's just vibe. Like, I'm just vibing to it. Like, it's just a good vibe. But I listen to like a bit of everything. So it's kind of hard to pick one. But at the moment, yeah, I'm playing him on repeat, them on repeat. For now.
And we're gonna stay on the topic of music. Who's the DJ at Villa?
Alicia and Dow is the DJ. So she's got the tunes, but sometimes, Alicia Lehman might jump on or someone else. But yeah, I'd say Endow probably has the best tunes.
The best, caters to everyone.
Yeah, for sure.
See, I feel like it's a big responsibility being like team DJ, you know?
Yeah, I could never do it. I get like nervous, you know what I mean? What's gonna play next? Is people, I'd never be the DJ, man. I pass that on. Like,
do you know? Yeah, I think you need to be very brave to step into that role. I'm gonna be completely honest.
Yeah, unless it was like a team playlist, then fair enough. You can play it off my phone, but not my music.
That's funny. Do you know one thing that I absolutely rate about Villa? And I said it so much. So I'm big on like my tracksuits and my trainers and stuff like that. You know that pre-match tracksuit, yeah? I think I've got a lot of time for that.
Which one? Are you talking about the old one or are you talking about a new one?
I think it's the...
Is it the claret one or the black one?
No, the claret one.
See, we changed it because no one liked it, so now we have like we thought it was alright, like it was decent, but it was just different. So now we've got like just a basic black one for match days. I
really rate, like, honestly, I was like, I could support Villa based off this tracksuit.
It's very retro, like it was different.
Yeah,
it was just very different to what we're used to, and no, I don't know, it's just not, it wasn't everyone's cup of tea. So
could they just not pull it off? Was that it? Could they not pull off the trackie?
It must have been, but we're talking about the men here as well, so I
oh really? So it was both?
Yeah, we just wasn't, no one was liking it, so now we just got black hoodie, black trousers, just basic with the Villa badge on.
Oh wow, I'm definitely in a minority then, because I really liked it.
No, I thought it was all right. Obviously, like, you've got to kind of pick what shoes and that go with it wisely and stuff. But it was all right. It wasn't that bad. It was just different because we're used to like hooded, just basic jackets. And
I bet as well though, like you mentioned not having a hood. Like on the way back, say like you're traveling, you got an away game. Like when you're traveling on the coach and that, you want to be comfy. Like sometimes just like put your hood up, chill, have your earphones in, like. Surely you must have missed having that when you had 100%. To get the claret on.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I love to put my hood up, especially not before a game because I don't like to ruin my hair. But I had to just put it up and that. And we didn't have no. Obviously, it was just. I think the one we've got now it's just more like chill. Do you know what I mean? More comfortable than the one that we had before. But yeah, I'm definitely glad we swapped. But I didn't mind the other one, to be honest.
What's been your favourite kit that you've played in?
I liked, you know, our away kit, the white. Hello.
Can you hear me?
Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, yeah. It just stopped for a sec. You know the white camo kind of kit we had?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was probably my favourite. That was hard. It was like navy shorts and white socks.
Are you more of a long sleeve or a short sleeve player?
No, definitely short sleeve. I don't mind long sleeve, but I don't know. I don't really like nothing on my arms. Like the other day in training, it was freezing. Everyone's out there in like jackets, coats. Here's me in I still got my joggers on, but I got just my t-shirt on. I'm freezing. Everyone's like, "What are you doing?" I'm just like, I just don't want to play with nothing over my arms. Like, I just have something about it. But in the end, man, I was like, nah. You know, when we start to do like stop and start, I was like,
yeah,
nah. I put my jumper back on, and that was that. But nah, I'd probably say yeah, definitely without.
I think as well, like sometimes some kits will look, I don't know if you agree or not, but sometimes kits will look better like as a short sleeve version or a long sleeve version. Like I've sometimes seen kits and I'll be like, oh, I don't really like, not too keen on it. And then I'll see like someone wearing the long sleeve version, I'll be like, yeah, game changer.
Yeah, like you say, I think it depends what kit and sometimes like what yeah, how it fits and stuff, I think.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Nah, it's one of those ones. But yeah, I definitely remember that kit you were saying. I'm so big on kits. Like I've said it so many times. I literally will support a team based on what kit. Like what kit they're wearing.
Yeah, I think I heard you say that before.
I think
No,
that's
it's
good
true
though.
though. There's some nice kits.
I think it's a
Yeah.
good way to go. Like I think as a neutral, basing your choice of who you're gonna root for based off the kit, I think that's a really fair way to do it.
Yeah, 100%. At least you can't be said like you're a Glory supporter or something. You know what I mean? You're just like, nah, I'm just doing it for the kit.
That's exactly it. Like you've got a nice kit. Well done. You've got my support.
That's that.
What more do you want? And it gives everyone a chance because everyone has like 2 or 3 kits, so there's always a
Yeah.
chance to get my support.
Yeah, 100%. I think the you know the PSG kits. I think they're always so nice. That them kits, like how they make them, like so good.
Yeah, 100%. What team do you support?
I don't support anyone either, but
Ah,
I have a soft spot. I don't like to tell too many people, but I just say it. I have a soft spot for United, alright. But it's only because I like Marcus Rashford. Like I just think he's
yeah.
calm, so it's just drawn me to them. So like I don't pay too much attention, but I'm always seeing like if they've won or like if their game's on. Um, I'll watch it or something. So yeah, I'd probably say
I I think that's a good shout. I like Rashford. I think like the 3 men's players that I like, if I had to pick 3, um, would be one of the young players that play at Villa, just because I've got a connection with him, like family connection.
yeah,
Just to clarify.
yeah.
Raheem Sterling, because I like what he's about, and he's from like northwest London, which is kind of near me. So it's like stay loyal to the ones that are close to you. And then I actually like Marcus Rashford, but I like what he does off the pitch as well. I think that's really important.
Yeah, he's just such a good guy, and he like on the pitch, like he performs well. Obviously, sometimes you know what I mean. Some people say this and that, but it is what it is. Like it happens. But nah, I think he's a baller, and like you say, what he does off the pitch, like just makes him even better. So I think he's just a good role model in football, and he's still young, so
Yeah,
still got
100%.
time.
100%. So do you watch men's football and women's football, or do you sort of just like not keep your football as your work, but obviously football's in your life constantly, isn't it? Like it's literally an everyday thing. So do you sort of try and not escape from it, but just take time away from it when you're not playing and training?
Yeah, like I'm a big football fan, but I prefer to play it than watch it. But like I will watch games like if there's like Champions League games or like whenever England are on or something, I'll watch them. Or if like the Super League games are on a different day, I'll watch them and stuff. So yeah, I'll just watch it when I like can, but I don't go like to watch the matches like live and stuff that much. But I just watch it when I can. I do like watching football though, but I do prefer playing, definitely playing.
Yeah. See, I love playing, but with the stuff that I do, like I love going to watch football. So like for example, like this weekend, I think I'm gonna go to like 3 games just because I
Yeah.
can. One of them's the Villa game. I'm just gonna throw it out there because that looks really good on me. That I'm obviously got you on, and I'm gonna come watch a Villa game. I'm traveling up. I'm gonna travel like 2 hours.
Oh really?
Yeah, but
That's
it's good. Like
dedication.
no, but it's good vibes. Like
Yeah.
it's what I'm passionate about. So I don't mind doing that. Like I'll probably grab I hope there's a Nando's somewhere close where you lot play.
You know what? I think there's one like 10 minutes away.
Ah, that's good. See, look, come and watch.
So it's
I'll wake up
perfect.
early, have a nice little drive, watch some football, grab a Nando's, drive back. Then go and watch 2 games the next day. That's like a dream
Yeah,
weekend.
that sounds like a good weekend. Sounds like a good weekend. Nando's is the best, man. You can't beat it.
What's your order?
Like probably have fries, spicy rice, very salted chips.
How spicy do you have your chicken?
Just medium, not too hot, not too plain. Just in the middle. What about you?
Oh, my order. So I'll have a quarter chicken breast piece because you get more meat on the breast, medium,
Yeah.
and then I'll get like halloumi chips, garlic bread, halloumi, garlic bread, and
Yeah,
peri
yeah.
peri chips.
I don't like that halloumi, man.
Do you not?
I don't really like cheese. Like, it just puts me off. So when I see the halloumi, I'm like, nah.
So like,
I never tried it though.
how can you say you don't like it if you never tried it?
Because I don't like cheese, but I'll eat pizza, but I won't eat any other cheese. That makes
So
no
you'll
sense.
literally only have like cheddar cheese.
I'd only eat cheese on pizza. Like, if you tried to put cheese on like my spaghetti bolognese, I wouldn't eat. Like, I'd be like, I don't want the cheese on that.
What?
But
No
I'd
way.
eat a cheesy pizza. I don't really understand it.
Do you know what? I know a few people like that, so you're not actually by yourself on that one. What
Yeah, I
would
don't
be
know what
your
it is about it.
What would be
Hmm?
your cheat meal then? I'm guessing it's not going to be
Mm,
a pizza.
nah. I only eat that sometimes. Um, it's a hard one, yeah, because I don't really eat takeaways. I it's just not a fan. But sometimes when I feel like it, I'll have like go chip shop. It's nice sometimes, but no, I don't know. I love chicken. Like, I just love chicken. So
So
yeah.
obviously you said you don't eat takeaways. Like, to be fair, I'm very similar in that respect. So what sort of how do you sort of not manage your diet as such, but what do you, as a professional, what do you like intake? Like, what's your sort of routine of eating? I'm guessing are you strict with yourself?
Yeah, I'd say probably, but I always make sure that I try and eat three meals a day because that's obviously important. And then yeah, so in the morning, I can't really eat too much in the morning because
Yeah.
I don't know, I just don't have an appetite. So I have the breakfast shake in the morning with like a breakfast bar,
Oh, so
and
you'll like
then
have like a
yeah,
shake to
yeah,
get you going in the day. But breakfast like the most important meal. So if you have like an amazing game and someone says like, "What did you have for breakfast to make you play so well?" Your literal reply would be like a shake and a breakfast bar.
yeah. That's me. Like, that's just my routine. Like, I just can't unless I'm eating breakfast a bit later. Like,
Yeah.
because I'm going football like so early. Like, I probably wake up at like 8. Like, it's just eating toast. Like, I just can't do it. Like, I just can't. So I just the shake, sometimes a bit of fruit as well, and then the bar, and then that keeps me going till lunch. And then obviously we get fed at the club, which is obviously good. And then my mum will cook me food at night.
Is your mum a good cook?
Yeah, she's getting better, to be honest. She keeps on
She's
saying that.
getting better.
Yeah, she was good, but she's experimenting, making different food and stuff, and she's saying that she's getting better. So nah,
What's her
she makes some nice
signature
things.
dish?
Um, she does a really good spaghetti bolognese. I
Okay,
love a spaghetti
although
bolognese.
you don't have any cheese on it, so just spaghetti and the spaghetti and the bolognese, no cheese.
Yeah, no cheese. Uh,
I
that's
can't
my
believe you don't have cheese in your spaghetti bolognese. I don't know how I feel about it. I respect it, but I just don't know how I feel about it.
my sister's laughing at the fact that I said my mum's getting better at cooking
That's pretty
because she
savage
knows.
to say on the live as well about your mum. She's getting better. I was like, oh.
No, she's good, but she's just improving. But she admitted that herself. So
Can you cook?
yeah, I just don't have the motivation.
What would your signature dish be?
Um, it's a good question.
Don't say spaghetti bolognese.
Nah, I don't know because I don't really like. I'll be honest, I don't really cook, so I wouldn't know. But I need to start. Like, I do need to start, but I've lived at home for so long that my mum just cooks for me. I can cook though, but yeah,
But you just let your mum do it because she's so good at cooking and it just
yeah, that's
makes
the
your life
thing.
so much easier.
Yeah, I always tell everyone that I did food tech, you know what I mean, at school, and I got like a B, so I can cook. Like, I've got the skills, you know what I mean.
Oh, so because you've got to be in the food tech, it means that you're actually a qualified cook, but you just choose not to preserve your energy for football. That's what we're going with,
Yeah,
aren't we?
basically, I could be a chef, but I choose not to be. Basically,
It's one of those ones. I could have been a professional, but I hurt my knee.
yeah, it's one of them.
Oh man, that's funny. But we've literally been on the live for half an hour, and I said I'd only keep you for 20 minutes.
Oh
I
no, it's fine.
literally,
It's fine.
I literally just looked at the time, and like these fly by. It's so crazy.
Yeah, they do. They go so fast.
It's so crazy. So I'll give you one more question just to see you off with before I let you get back to the rest of your evening, because I appreciate that we are taking up your time. But what would your advice be for young players who are trying to be like you, not cooking wise, football wise?
Yeah, yeah. I just think the biggest one for me is like just to enjoy yourself, because I always play better when I'm enjoying myself and I'm happy. So just enjoy yourself and work hard, like get your head down. Like, and if you want something, like like you'll make it happen if you believe it. You gotta just believe in yourself, and hopefully, if you do that, like you can get to where you want to be. So that's what I've always done, and you can always get somewhere, and then you can just keep going. You know what I mean? Higher and higher, and reach more goals. So yeah, I just say have fun, work hard, and believe in yourself.
Wicked. I love that. Thank you so much for joining us and taking the time out of your day. Like, it is really, really appreciated, because I know you're a busy person. So yeah, thank you so much for taking time out of your day. Hopefully I will bump into you on Saturday. Good luck for Saturday as well. Well, you and the team. I'm not gonna say who I'm gonna support, because
Yeah,
we're gonna stay neutral.
that's fine. Who's got the better kit?
Yeah, we'll see who has the better kit on the day.
Okay, that's fine.
But yeah, thank you so much for joining us, and have a lovely rest of your evening.
Thank you for having me, and yeah, hopefully I'll see you there.
Perfect. Well, see you later.
Right,
Have a good
see you later.
evening.
Bye bye. You
Bye.
too. Bye bye.